Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Hellblade with TheGamerWannabe, part 2. I think we beat the first giant. They called him a giant. Well, he was bigger than me. I guess we got the second giant today, and I want to say did it say there was 4 giants in total? I can't remember. Also hoping I fixed my FPS issue, and I'm hoping this looks a lot better on the stream now. It looks to be looking better on the stream. I figured out how to cap the FPS on this game. I have a 120 hertz monitor, and VSync and everything kept trying to stream at 60 and play at over 120 120. I don't know, it seemed like it was making the stream real choppy, so I'm hoping this looks a lot better. Where am I going? We need to go over here.
Valravn, ancestor of the seers and master of ravens. He hunts his prey with his powers of illusion and feasts on their remains.
Illusions. Oh, are these scarecrows?
Follow the path to Valravn and defeat him in battle to earn his mark. The gate to Helheim cannot be opened without it.
Okay. I feel like I've been doing fairly good so far. I don't think I've died yet. Anything around here to focus on? Oh, there we are.
Ymir was a frost giant, a being of darkness, and all his sons and grandsons were dark after him. Of his daughters and granddaughters, some were monstrous, but others fair. But there was another who came from the ice. Buri. In shape, he was like a man, big and powerful. His son, Bor, took a fair giant to be his wife, and they had 3 sons. Odin was the eldest, and the Northmen hold him to be the foremost of the gods, the All-Father.
Okay. Didn't know that about Odin. I don't know much of anything about about the lore of we can go that way. Focus. Ah.
Illusion hides the path to Valravn. Don't trust your eyes. Find another way to see the truth.
So, I assume we have like hidden doors or structures.
What's that?
What's all the shimmering?
It's a door. No,
It's a door.
it's not. Push it. Push it. Push it down. Come on. Come on. Push
Really
it.
door.
She did it. She did it. She did it.
He did it. I'm so proud of her. like a Stargate. I'm gonna go somewhere.
Something's different. Things change differently. Can you see it? She can't see it.
She can't see it. Something changed. I'm looking. I'm looking at something that looks like it should change. Okay. So wait, what happens if I...
It's funny. We all want to see behind the veil, don't we? But once we do,
Okay.
we mostly just close our eyes again and pretend what we saw was never really there.
Well enough mechanic. Wish I could just move a slight bit further back from her. I was just like another foot behind her. I'd be so much more happy.
Senua never could close her eyes. However hard she tried. Begged.
Reminds me of that big bird crow fella in Hunt Showdown. Be afraid.
This is the price she pays for seeing things differently. Because once you gaze into the relentless darkness, all that lurks within it can see you too.
Okay, just trying to take all this in. Oh, we gotta fight people, don't we? Yay! Ah, shit. Hello, big boy. How you doing? Okay, back up. Just take your turn.
Down. Finish it. Finish it. Strike him.
Not like that. Oh, I can't move. Alright, let's... Oh shit!
He can reach. You got it.
Oh hell, I didn't know I could block him. Fucking A, I've tried to block him before and got clapped.
The Northmen will not stop her.
Like in the last stream, I tried.
She
I
will find.
think I tried to block him once or twice.
Valravan's power of illusion comes from ravens. Align the ravens to break his magic seal.
Show me what you have seen, Truth.
Look how much it's changed. It's so different.
I'm the Raven. I can't get back far enough. Where are you glow? Wait, why are the skulls glowing?
To break the seal,
Oh shit.
align the ravens with the mark of Valravan.
Oh, there's a catwalk thing up here. Okay. That's pretty snazzy. Is that not it?
Focus.
Something's shifted. Something's happened. Something's shifted. Can you feel it?
Do you feel it too?
Oh, is there another one up there? I saw it glow for a
Crossing
second.
into another world that looks the same but feels different. An imposter world. Where the forest itself
An
is
imposter
watching.
world. Just take a little look around and see. Another one of the little portals. It's going to change something. So here's what I think I'm looking for. Get the ball rolling on
Another gate.
things.
Another gate.
Y'all are very good at pointing out the obvious.
It's not safe. Don't listen to them. Listen. Don't. Open it.
To break the seal, align the ravens with the mark of Valravan.
What does it mean?
Alright, I gotta figure out how to get up on top of
Which
that.
ravens? Where are they?
Can't you see them? She can't see.
They're right there. What do you mean I can't see them?
Line up the ravens.
Line them up. He said to line them
So, I've already figured out this bit. This is gonna add stairs, isn't it?
Shh.
What is it?
I hear something.
If you hear the song of Van Raven, follow it, and it will lead you to him. But be aware of his illusions.
It's not adding.
You can't always trust your eyes.
Is it changing? Changing anything? Aha. Okay.
The song. Valraven's song. Listen, focus, listen.
You need to focus.
Focus.
There's a gate over here. Maybe I need to do that thing over there first. See a little. Okay, so yeah, I probably go in there and around everything, do that, come out this gate. Okay. Well, I thought it was. That's where the sound's coming from. Oh, I didn't see the rocks blocking the road.
Valraven.
Challenge me.
Hi. Are you the Val? Are you the dude or?
He disappeared.
Where did he go? Where is he? It's all your fault.
It's always all my fault. Assume we get a pathway open, okay. Is he the next dude I'm fighting, or is he... like, where's that going to take us? There's a ruin or something down here. Or not. Are we gonna fight, or are you just gonna keep doing your little chant?
There he is. Fight me.
Is she lost?
Another gate. I'm always lost.
Last winter, before the tragedy, she journeyed into the wilds of her native land, living off berries, roots, and rabbits. It's not uncommon, you see. They call such a person a Gelt. Some, like Truth, become Gelt in search of penance. Others, like Senua, to purge a curse. Those who make it back are forever changed.
There's a ladder that takes you up there. What is the point of this here? Can't even go across it. So.
Can you see him?
Yes, I see him. Sometimes don't you just wish there was a mute button for the voices in your head? I just realized he's pointing where you need to be going. Alright, there's the stairs.
She can get up now. She can get up now. What's happening? She can get up now. She can get out.
She can get up?
Magic. Dark magic. A trick.
It's all a trick. Probably all in my head.
How can she get up?
Wait.
It's him.
Dark magic draws her closer.
It's not him. He's helping her.
Why has it got to be so
him.
slow
It's a
going
trick.
up and
She's
down
doing
the
it on her
ladders?
own. He's not tricking her. It's magic.
It's an illusion.
If it's a magic and an illusion, then he's tricking her. Alright, simple enough so far. The combat is where I'm gonna have, well, I say the combat's where I'm gonna have most of my issues, but I'm not really that great at puzzle solving. I like puzzle games, I'm just not good at them, like most games.
We picture fear, and we think of a shadow in the woods, a creature in the night. If only it were that simple. The worst kind comes without warning. A deep and primal signal from within.
Open a door just to have to open another
A
door.
reminder that just because you cannot see the threat, it doesn't mean that it's not
Supposed to come from
already
the other
here.
side.
She can't go in there. Behind there. Baravan, he's there. She can't go in. Has to find another route.
Truth says there's always another route.
Find a way, Senua. Go round.
Find your own path.
It's a different way.
Back up for a minute so you can see them. Let's do you first, buddy.
Do it. You're close. Get out of the way. Watch out. Don't give up. Don't give up. Behind you. Watch out.
No!
Get up. Get up.
Please get up. Thank you.
It's not over. It's not over. Keep going.
Might as well be over. Oh wait, I forgot I have this focus. No, go this way. Yeah. Teach you not to hit a woman. Come on, skinny. Shut up, alarm.
It's nearly over. Finish.
Ah, okay. Shit, really?
Ignore the pain.
Fuck, wrong button. Get out of here. Ah. Yeah, fight each other. What's up there, legend? I'm getting the timing down on blocking him is...
Behind you.
Alright. There we go.
Finish this. End it now.
Anybody else? Alright. Yeah, I kind of experimenting streaming a little earlier in the morning. Kids started school, and well, I just gotta adapt as things go, you know?
The Northmen say that Odin and his brothers killed Ymir, and that the world of men was formed from his corpse. They made his bones into stone, and his flesh into earth, and his blood into the salt sea. They set his skull to be the bowl of the sky, with his brains for clouds. Odin and his brothers caught the sparks flying from Muspel and made them into stars. And to protect the new world from the giants, they used Ymir's great curving eyebrows as walls.
They used his skull as the bowl for the sky, and his brains for the clouds. Okay. That's rather gruff.
Do you know what it's like to leave everything behind?
You know, there's nothing to apologize.
Loved ones.
I appreciate anyone that can
Deep
stop
into the
by.
wilds. Perhaps never to return.
Well, like I said, I mean, school year starting
Because when
and things.
darkness speaks,
Gotta
it changes
adapt.
everything. Turning
Makes
home
things a
into
little
a foreign
difficult,
land
but-
and loved ones into strangers. Exile makes sense when you
Gate, or
realize
portal, gate, whatever you want to
that you
call
were
it.
never really home in the first place.
Don't see anything changing there. I think I saw anything change there. Might just be me, but I'm not seeing nothing change. You'll notice it if I go this way. They're all spikes. Okay, I can go this way. There's the doors. That is a lot of things to align. I see you way over there.
The song. Balraven's song. It's over here.
How?
It's over here.
Surely you don't have to align all these up. You just gotta figure out which ones to align. And I already forgot what.
It's magic. It's magic. It's an illusion. She's been in the forest like this before. This reminds her of somewhere.
The forest.
Where? Which forest? The forest in the wilds.
The wilds.
She left them.
Okay.
She went to the wilds a long time ago. Why did she go to the wilds?
She wanted to fight her own darkness. She thought she could beat her own darkness.
Did she beat her darkness?
No.
Wait, I thought he was
It nearly
over there.
killed her, but she tried.
Druth helped her.
If it wasn't for Druth, she'd be dead.
She can't beat her own darkness. She wanted to marry Dillian. She came
Wanted to
beat her
marry
own darkness
Dillian.
and marry Dillian. But
She
it didn't
thought-
work.
She thought her curse would affect him.
She thought her curse would spread to him. She thought she'd bring the darkness to him too. She nearly died.
She thought the curse made her tainted.
Druth helped her.
Okay, this gate is lit up, so anything that changes here? Oh yes, there's a bridge. Yeah, I've heard it. I'm not. Dark Souls and me don't get along very well, but yeah. I think it's Dark Souls. I want to say I tried the first Dark Souls and yeah, long time ago, but combat in this is fairly simple, it seems like. But it comes down to timing, which I'm not generally that good at. Alright, so wait, is that the gate I just... Okay. Where am I going next? I'm gonna say this is gonna change something behind me because no. What is it changing over here? Oh, there's more the little glowy raven things. Is that it? See, there's those three right there, and then they disappear. I'd say those are probably the ones I need to align. They're still there, right? Maybe. Ooh, I probably should have put that down. I have to walk back across all that. Well, it's not that narrow. Come on, it's like 3 feet wide. Might you be changing? Ah. This one down. Glad I'm not getting attacked by anything. It'll make this a hell of a lot more difficult. Thanks for the like. Now we got a whole glowy gate. What do we see over here? Ah. Yeah, thanks for stopping by. Sorry, mine's just kind of... I'm trying to figure this puzzle out. Take a look up here. he is. What? I understand. Assume I just have to get to the right location.
The Northmen say you must sacrifice in order to receive. They tell how the runes were revealed to Odin only in sacrifice. He hung himself from the world tree, and he stabbed himself with a spear, and he dedicated the sacrifice to himself. For 9 nights he hung on the tree without food or drink, and at last he saw the runes.
That gate makes it where you can go through here, but then you can't go across that. So how does that work? I gotcha. I didn't even see that gate. Back over here, past the creepy. I can't remember what I call them, creepy scarecrows. Over here. Okay, so gives you that's gonna be too high for me. I don't know which one of these I'm supposed to be lining up. Another gate. I am rather clueless. I'm just trying to keep pushing ahead and find whatever will let me interact with it. I see another portal, so Oh, this was the first one, wasn't it? Another ruin. I'm not seeing anything that's changing. I'll have to come back to this one.
The Northmen say that Odin is always in search of knowledge and wisdom and magic.
Mm-hmm.
There was a very wise being named Mimir, who guarded the waters of wisdom which flow from the roots of the world tree. Odin wished to drink from this spring, but he had to pay a price. So he gouged
Is
out
this where I
his
came
own
from? I
eye
think so.
as offering to Mimir. He drank from the well and traded one way of seeing for another.
Yeah, this is where I first came in. If I go back. Over here. See some. I feel like it was close to something up here because it was throwing the thing up on the screen. Where is he? over here at one, like right here, it brings it up on the screen, like close to it or something. I'm wondering if I'm supposed to be at like that portal to line of peace thing. 'Cause I thought that portal there was making some new ones visible, but I didn't see how to line them up. See, I am just at the wrong thing. See, there's like, what am I stuck on? There's these right here that disappear.
The ravens.
The ravens.
They've gone.
They've gone.
No.
Half of them have gone.
They've gone. Some are still there.
But where? Some are still there.
Mal Raven's helping.
He's not helping.
It's a trick.
Quiet. Can't think. Out in the wilds. In the cold winter woods.
Where have they gone?
She no
Oh,
longer
I
felt
was
fit for this
thinking
world.
I needed to have more of them.
She
Maybe I
escaped
am
into
trying to get rid of them.
darkness. But she remembered Dillian's words. She remembered her promise.
It would make sense to
She
thin them
resolved
out,
to
I
fight on.
guess.
And kill that which had become a part of her.
Okay. That would make a lot more sense. Thin them out, make it a little easier. Guess there could be some like blocking others from lining up. Just gonna make some disappear. Yes, okay. We walk through the portal, don't we?
The ravens. They've all gone.
No. Still three. There's three.
There's three. Where have they gone? Where have they gone?
She delivered us the
Looking back, I was so naive to think she could banish it on her own.
Alright. You said there's
The
three,
fact
and I
she saw
think I
into
see
the
three over
darkness.
there, so let's go try to
The more
line
she
them
struggled
up.
to see anything at all. And the glow. The smallest hints of shape, sound, or thought grew in strength until they consumed her whole. Before she knew it, the darkness had her in its claws.
So I'm gonna stream earlier. I need to shut all those off soon. There we go.
Broken. The gate is open. Opened. She did it.
There is no such thing as victory when it comes to the darkness. It's like it doesn't want to kill her. Yet, it will gnaw at her, biding its time. Only when she is at her weakest will it strike to kill. Will she find Dillian before her time comes?
See you up there. Okay. So we got some fighting to do down here. Too big an area to not be fighting someone.
Overcome Valravan's final illusion to face him in his keep. I know you can do it, Senua. You have the sight.
We both see the darkness. We can fight it together.
Is that his nest? I only see stairs over here. Oh, there's a ladder, okay. There's a portal. What is this gonna change? Branch to go up, alright.
Speak to me, Druth. Tell me a story.
Senua, listen. I will tell you the tale of a man called Findan. The Northmen captured Findan's sister, and his father sent him to pay for her release. But they took his gold, put him in chains, and held him for a day and a night without food or water. Then they released him. I don't know why. Upon his return, his father's enemies in Erin set fire to his home. His father burnt to death, and his brother was killed. But he escaped with sorrow in his heart. His father's enemies offered redress for his loss and invited him to a feast. It was at a hall near the sea. But when he went there, they betrayed him to the Northmen, who enslaved him and took him to Hell. 6 years later, his slave masters landed on the shores of Orkney, burning all before them. And into that fire, Findan made his escape. What was Findan burnt away that day. But from the flames, a new man stepped forward, and Druth was born. Druth.
So we gotta go across here and put the bridge down, go back through the portal to get the...
And though Findan never set eyes on his dear sister again, I, Druth, have found you, Senua.
I wish he could have seen my home before these dark times.
Senua, his sister? Takes, see, when you first go through, see, it gives you that beam, and it gives you that limb, or it gives you the beam and takes the limb away. Yeah, that's right. Covered in yellow crow poop, I guess. Oh, don't fall, please. Made it this far without dying. Don't need you to...
Broken. The gate is open. Open.
This darkness. I know it from the wilds. It's coming back for me.
I'm still here. Are you too? Where are we? I remember. It didn't end well in the wilds. It never does. You think you can overcome the darkness, make sense of it, and once relief settles in, it strikes out of nowhere, throwing you helplessly back into the maelstrom, drowning the mind in fear.
What's going
Deeper.
on with her?
Deeper, dragging you down so far into the void that maybe this time there is no coming back. But there, in the darkness,
Senua,
she remembered what he told her.
hear me. Reach out to me. Senua, take my iron mirror. Look
Dead
into
and
it,
being eaten,
for it is a window into the underworld.
or
Within,
something else?
you will see the face of the darkness that you fear. And if you focus, like I have taught you to, you will also see that as much as the darkness has you trapped within its veil, it too is trapped within yours.
Oh, it's the
Focus!
pecking at it. Okay.
Focus! Focus!
I see you! I see you now! You led me to the wilds!
Oh, I gotta fight him
You
now?
trapped me there!
Well, that's not good. Ow!
Where's he going?
I'm just gonna get fucked up. Did I even land a blow?
She's injured. She's not gonna make it.
Oh my god.
Get up quickly. Get up.
Please get up.
She's hurt. She's injured.
She won't make it.
She's so weak.
I wonder if I can block those. Should try next time.
Don't give up.
Whoa, what is that? Not doing good here. Please get up. What is that? 3 or 4 times? Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up.
She can still do it.
Gotta bring in your friends, huh?
Find a good position. Let them surround you. He's finished.
Oh! Ah! Oh, hello, you can block him, okay. Oh, I guess I should have been using this to my advantage, huh? Thought he was gonna throw something. Get up, get up. Yeah, bitch.
Go. Don't let them get behind you. Keep them in sight. Finish this. Finish this.
Attack!
You finished it.
made you
Yeah.
into wilds, did I? It was an illusion. But not this time!
Suck.
The mark of Valravan, one of the keys to the gate to Helheim. Hold it in your mind's eye.
With every battle,
Yeah, I
the
think
darkness
I died
grows
once,
stronger.
didn't I?
Every victory
I remember.
bringing her closer to defeat. Unfair, isn't it? In those dark winter nights in the wilds, there were times when she considered letting go. If it weren't for Druth, a chance encounter in the wilds, she would not have heard his stories of the Northmen. And she would not have this chance to find Dillion's soul.
I'm coming. I still hear
It's so bright and shiny. I feel like I probably missed some ruined things, but
When she was younger,
I was really hoping in limiting the FPS on the game would have made it look a little smoother on screen, but
elusive,
it looks a little
shifting
rough.
faces. After a while, she could see the faces everywhere. In the trees, the mountains, caves.
There's times I wish I could just, go back to editing, but I don't have the time for all the editing. I'm not an editor. I'm not a gamer. I'm just a wannabe. But I want to play games, not edit games. That's why I stream. And those streams don't look quite as good.
Can you see the faces too? They're there. If you look for them.
Mother. Senua, you have the sight. Just like I do. Once you can see into the underworld and all the souls within it will see you. Don't be afraid when they speak to you. I will always be here to guide you.
Did you see her? That was her mother, Galina. She was a priestess, a healer. She taught Senua to see the weave that binds the world together. And it was beautiful. It was a time before the darkness. But when it did come, it first came for her mother. Senua still sees her face from time to time, hidden in the world. Like she's still watching over. She misses her so much.
Okay, I had to have gone up. Oh, this was the... Okay, I know where I'm at. This was the first little portal gate thing. Okay, now we can open up the... I really feel like this game would have had some kind of magic thing that sends you back here. This part is just kind of annoying. I mean, I guess they use it to help tell some more of the story, but...
With the mark of Valravan and the mark of Surt, you may cross the bridge over the River of Knives to Helheim.
Over the River of Knives. Okay.
Why is she waiting? Open the gate.
Open the gate. Don't, it's dangerous. It's dangerous. Don't open the gate. Don't. She's doing.
I was about to ask if someone forgot to pay the electric bill.
May cross.
Only the dead may cross into Truth? Anyone?
There is no one here but me.
Not you.
Did you think that I would let you go? That you lost me back in the wilds? I will never let you go. You can't get rid of me. I am your shadow. And I will be watching when you draw your last dying gasp.
I'm not ready to die.
You will be when you see what they did to your dear beloved.
Damien!
In this waking nightmare, where all dreams come true, you searched for control, a way to pull through. When you were in love, you left him in tears, to smother your furies and banish your fears. But in darkness they came, through stormy black seas they raided these shores. Do you still hear his screams? And now that you're home, he's so far away. They've taken his soul. To these gods you cannot pray. They can break you, but not your promise. Even death won't keep you apart. Through his darkness you will find him. In your sword still beats a heart. You fought for love unspoilt by your darkness within. You fought for your dreams. Now there's no
Been
way
there
to
for a
win.
while.
In the head of his corpse lies the seat of his soul. So you must carry his vessel to bring him back home. They can break you, but not your promise. Even death won't keep you apart. Through this darkness you will find him. In your sword still beats a heart.
Okay then. I would have preferred Morgan Freeman speaking, but
The
that would have been
darkness
fun to
touched
have
you.
Morgan Freeman doing this.
Everyone could see it in the hollows of your eyes. A gaze averted from life. You ran from it but brought it nearer. led it to him. An endless suffering worse than death. And you wanted to surrender, abandon and to find peace with the gods. No. The darkness won't allow it. So you will walk into the lair of the beast. Look it in the eye, and you will go to war. This is your mission. This is your quest. There is nothing else left.
I start down there where there was a beach. Okay. Of course they wouldn't make this easy. Yeah, how you doing?
The gods made you a warrior for a reason.
Yeah?
It's your calling. When there is a new world ahead.
Anyone else?
The only one that makes any sense.
Take him down! Down now! She finished him! Stop her! She will die. Stop her! Get out of the way! Can't do it. Finish this! Finish this! Finish him!
Consider it finished. Where'd the big horsey looking thing go?
Gate you open into darkness brings another change.
Oh shit. That was a dick move. Oh, you are a healthy looking boy.
Get up quick! She's injured! She can still do it!
I am not going to try and block you, buddy.
Get out! Pathetic! Finish this! End it now!
Oh shit, there's still a guy behind me. Big boy behind me.
It's nearly over. Finish it.
Come on, one of y'all go for it.
You're a capable warrior. Remember your training.
What training? I never had any training. Why can't I knock him off his feet when he attacks?
They're winning.
Good old focus to the rescue. Block him already. Is my timing that bad? There we go. Finally staggered him and I hit the wrong button. Gonna stay staggered for a while, then screw it.
You can do it. You're close.
Hey Sarah, what's up? Back from holiday. Oh, you're from the UK, aren't you? I have heard y'all call vacations holidays. What is with this? What is this? Went to Ignis? I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. It's like broken mirrors or something. I feel like it's something to do with these stairs. In line with the stairs. Is this an illusion thingy? Played this game. What you playing? Not played this game that you're playing. It's called Hellblade Senua's Sacrifice. I think it's been out for a couple years. Unique beginning. A little bit of fighting, a little bit of puzzle solving. Okay. Fish looking
The journey to
diamond thing.
Helheim is never a straight one.
S and
Each
an
must
X.
find their own path.
Well, there's
Align
the X.
yourself to its secrets, and you will find yours.
Surely that's the X. Figure out how to get to it. Here we go. Easy enough. Have you ever streamed Little Nightmares 1? Yes, I streamed Little Nightmares, the first one, I don't know, a month and a half, 2 months ago, and I finished Little Nightmare, and I did the DLCs for the first one, and I finished Little Nightmares 2, I don't know, maybe 2 weeks ago. Okay, do I get an S out of this? Somehow. I would from this other angle if I was higher. I can kind of see it right there. That's probably what these stairs are for. How do I do whatever is required with these shattered stairs? Yeah, I think I remember now. Remember seeing you there. You have to forgive me. I get focused on the game and I forget about who was on what stream.
You may find it guarded by a giantess. She will ask your name. She will ask your lineage. She will ask your business. The Northmen tell of the warrior woman Brynhild, who leapt into fire and rode to hell to join her slain love Sigurd.
Give me the right perspective to...
And is challenged.
Oh, I already see the bridge. There we go. And my controller's vibrating. Yeah, there we go. Little Nightmares is that's a great game. I really hope they're able to come out with some DLCs or even a third one eventually, even though I've heard they lost like one of their lead developers or something. I can't remember. Alright, so we're close to the S. These other, I'm thinking over here would line it all up about right. Yeah, there we go. Okay, maybe a little more. Oh, how is that not it? Come on. There we go. What is this other one? Kind of like which I suspect would be, those are the tail for the bottom part that I'm calling the fin tail of the fish. Is there a ladder over here? Yes, there is. But what's gonna make the diamond? Ah, okay. I got. Oh, I thought that was gonna be the tail of the fish. That's okay. I got you. I was close. I don't know. I don't really. There was a door over there. I don't really know. I'm still confused about the first two. I felt Little Nightmares 2 is like a prequel to Little Nightmares 1 in the timeline, but then things about that, there's questions like she had her yellow coat in the first one, but she didn't get yellow coat in the second one until
Hela possesses
like halfway
large
through.
dwelling places in Helheim. Tall are her walls.
I mean, I guess she could have
gates.
lost it after the first one.
The name of her dish is hunger.
But
her knife is famine. On her
she
threshold,
didn't seem to
all
use any of her
stumble.
powers in the,
Her bed is
the
called
second one
sick
that she
bed,
gained at the end
and
of
her
the
bed
first one.
hangings are called flames of a funeral pyre. They say she is easy to recognize. Half black, and half the color of flesh,
And
and her face.
Mono, he's in the second one, but if it's a prequel, he wasn't in the first one that I'm aware of. So, if the first one takes place second in the timeline, then, I mean, she had already met him when he... Here was my theory, or not a theory, a question, if, you know, the young Mono became the new, I don't know what you call him, I call him the Men in Black guy. If he became the new Men in Black guy, was he actually becoming the new one, or was he in like a time loop, where he was already the Men in Black? Tall dude in the suit, and it was just Mono's younger self defeating his older self, and just in a forever loop. But then that means Mono released his older self because he's the one that opened the door where his future self was trapped. I don't know. Game, it's fun, but it gets confusing. Let me get across. Oh, crap.
It's opening.
Who is it?
It's coming.
That song again.
Is it?
It's Hella.
Yes, the source of the darkness.
Hello.
It's coming. This is your moment.
I'm sorry. I can't watch this.
What are you doing? You're showing weakness. You're not a
would
warrior.
be shitting
You're a
myself.
disgrace. The gods will punish you for this. Pick up the sword. Pick
Do
it
I really
up.
have to fight
Fight
an
the
actual
darkness.
giant?
Fight
Yes,
it.
she's scared. She's scared.
Get up. Get up. Get up and
Do it.
fight.
That's not good. Thin
Stormy
Man.
seas and lost souls.
I never thought about Thin Man. He is
She's
kinda
dreamt
thin.
of this before. They say dreams are visions of our memories, thoughts, and fears, as seen by our inner eye. But what if each one of us is always dreaming, even when awake?
Well, see,
And we
someone
only
else
see
that
what
was
our
watching,
inner
they were
eye
bringing up
creates
the
for
theory
us.
that, and it kind of makes sense, but it also
this
brings
what
up
hell
other
is?
questions, that
A world
Little Nightmares
shaped by
2
Senua's nightmares.
is a nightmare in Six's head.
Maybe that's why people feared seeing the
So-
world through her eyes.
When you play
Because
as
if you
Mono,
believe that Senua's reality is twisted,
you're actually Six
you must
in her
accept
own nightmare, playing as
yours might
Mono.
be too.
You failed the gods.
That brought up more
You're
questions.
pathetic. Rotten. Cursed. What were you thinking? Did you really think
Did he
you could win?
possess her?
How stupid can you be?
So stupid.
Everyone hates her. She's cursed.
The shadow hates.
Look at you. A warrior. Worthless. Weak. Pathetic. Go on. Feel sorry for yourself, because there's no one left to do that
She's
for
the one
you.
talking. Or was it just her reflection talking?
Take it. If you're too much of a coward to fight, then end the suffering. Broken and lost. Just like your sword.
Come on. There.
Oh, she was cauterizing her wound. Okay.
Why go on when you give everything and face that which torments you, only to find that it is worse than you could
I thought he
have
was trying to
imagined?
tell her to end her life.
Why go on? Is it really so weak to ask this? Or are we just so afraid of the honest answer that we do not dare pose the question?
Those mono sixes.
Sometimes the answer lies in a memory.
See, I don't know. That's like the
feeling,
third different theory that I've heard
a
of.
song.
I haven't really looked up lore of the game or any other theories. Those are just what I've heard people talk about while I was streaming. I feel like that game's one of those games that could get real confusing with a lot of different theories.
Not like this. It's not real. It is real. It's a trick. Don't trust it. Maybe you're already dead. Who are
Game's
you?
confusing enough without theories.
No, it's not. It's a trick. She knows it's a trick. He's already dead. He can't be here. It's impossible.
Come to me. Please.
I'm gonna have to get to a stopping point pretty soon.
It's in your mind. No, he's here. It's in your mind. It's real. What's happening?
I guess this could be a decent enough stopping point. I might look around for a minute, but then I think I might actually wrap the stream up. This does feel like a brand new part of the game. Is this the bridge I went across? Can't tell. Hey, there's no need to apologize. I'm grateful for anyone that stops by and says hi. What are you doing? Glowy.
You're imagining things. It's dead. He's gone. You were too slow. How could you? Keep going. How could you? Keep going. Ignore the pain. I
have no idea how I could.
Trick you.
Who are you talking about? Oh,
Where are you going?
I'm confused on if I killed him or.
There's nothing to follow. Come on.
You're not doing so hot there, young lady.
Before she first met him,
Point of
she
no
was not in a good
return.
place. Just a teenager, but not like the others. Barely functioning, she rarely left the house. Her father's in-bell made sure of that. Only occasionally did she venture out on her own, collecting firewood and herbs. Errands out in the Orkney Plains. That was her world. Like this one. Barren and lonely.
Well, I used to have a lot more viewers when I streamed. I used to have, oh there he is, like 100-ish, sometimes more. But I used to stream, alright. I used to stream after work around midnight my time till about 2 in the morning, and I did that for about a year.
It's already disappeared.
Things were going good, but then because of work I had to change the time I stream by 12 hours, so I started streaming at 12 noon before work. And when I did that, I lost a lot. Not that I lost them, 'cause some of them still stop by every now and then, but
The lone figure of
the people that normally watched my streams, probably asleep or at work or something, so I've been slowly trying to rebuild or find, new viewers.
to her young eyes.
But
He moved as if dancing.
I'm streaming a little earlier than normal now, because my daughter started school and I'm thinking of changing my stream time again, so I don't know if that'll help me or hurt me.
A ray of hope.
But I basically lost a lot of my viewer base when I had to change my stream time.
The Northmen tell of a great hero. His name
Yeah, I used to
is
have
Sigmund.
100 plus.
His father's
Not
hall
always,
was
but
built
it
around
wasn't
a great
uncommon
tree,
for me to have
and
more
one
than
day
100 viewers.
Odin comes and thrusts a sword into the tree, a gift to whomever can release it. Many try.
I would say more
The
on
sword
average 50,
comes out
60 or
Sigmund's
70,
touch.
but it wasn't uncommon
His
to get
brother,
over 100.
King Siggeir, wants it, but Sigmund refuses him. So King Siggeir plots revenge. He invites Sigmund.
I used to get a lot of viewers from, like, India when I streamed at night. Not just India, but Ireland and the UK a lot. Probably because, when it's midnight here, it's daytime over there.
Close.
Can I not open you, or...
It's too loud.
Okay. Well, like I said, I appreciate when people are willing and able to stop by. It's one of the things I like about streaming, even though I'm in person, I'm very antisocial, and when I'm streaming, it's fun to experience new games with other people. I would really like to play some newer games, like when they first come out. Oh, hello. Rather
Death
than,
for Sigmund and his brothers seems certain.
months
But the
after
king's
they come
wife
out.
is
But I
Sigmund's
tend to buy
sister,
most of my games when
and
they're
she
on
begs
sale.
for mercy
So
and implores the king to chain them up.
I don't generally buy games full
He agrees.
price.
Not for mercy, though,
Kind of a
but because he
requirement
plans
play
an even
when they
more
first
cruel
come out.
and lingering death. Chained to a tree in the forest that night, a she-wolf comes and devours one of Sigmund's brothers.
Alright.
She returns,
Have a good
ravenous,
one.
night after night, until
Thanks
only
for stopping
Sigmund is
by.
left.
I was gonna have tea this
The next
morning,
day,
but I didn't.
Sigmund's sister sends a servant with honey to smear on
I
Sigmund's
like to make a ginger tea. Helps my throat. Where'd the glowy dude go that I'm following?
As the she-wolf licks the sweet honey from Sigmund's face, he bites the wolf's tongue. The she-wolf pulls away, but Sigmund holds on. The chains break, and he is free.
What the hell
After
would
his
you
escape,
bite the
Sigmund
tongue of a
lives like
wolf
hidden
that's...
in the forest. His enemy, King Siggeir, believing him dead, as his sister.
What the hell am I even looking for?
Watching from afar, she mimicked him, perfecting her own secret dance. Wishing those fleeting moments of light would stretch out to last forever.
Sigmund's sister
Girl,
trades
I feel
ships
like
with
you are in a
sorcerers,
ton of
and in the
pain.
sky,
Oh, hello.
she lies with her
See
own
you way
brother.
over there.
She gives birth to a son named Sinfjotli. After a time, she says,
Is that the tree of life? It does not look very alive. Never mind.
It's just deception.
How does he so effortlessly court the world and bliss? If only she could do the same. See the world through eyes anew and dance with it, just like he does.
Reminds me of the Shire, but not really. You're looking too happy. Things are gonna go south.
What's your name?
Senua.
I haven't seen you before.
I'm not. I don't leave home much.
Oh, Zeno's daughter.
I have to go.
Wait. Who taught you to fight like that?
No one.
No one.
Well, I watched you, and
You learnt all of that from watching me? You should become a warrior, you know.
me?
I'm Dillian. I'm here for the warrior trials. Just come and watch. And bring your
That
sword.
would be my alarm to wrap things up.
You can't put it into words. That moment when you look into the eyes of the one who's supposed to reassure you, make you feel safe. It only takes an instant. Fear swallows you before you have a chance to make sense of it.
God, I gotta
And
imagine
darkness becomes a part
this
of
whole
who
world
you
would
are.
smell terrible to her.
You killed him.
But her world changed the day the Northmen took him from her. Senua knows that there's no going back to how things were. That there's nothing to go back to at all.
Stay still, stay quiet, hide, don't tell her.
Their gods can see into your mind. They will use this power to destroy
They
you.
won't stop me. I can still feel him.
Whatever's left of him, they will never let him go.
I'm not gonna let him rot here.
You're the one rotting here.
Leave me alone.
You will die here,
No.
and all your suffering will have been for nothing.
You tell him.
Dillian? Is that you? I'll find you, my love. I promise.
Is that a glitched out part of the tree, or is that...
Can you see him? You want to believe it. Is he not real? Is he there?
You're alone in these mountains.
Is that Dillian?
Nothing lives here. You won't survive. You met him by the tree.
She met him by a tree.
They Maybe it's a sign, the tree.
What's he trying to tell you?
He's waiting for you by the tree.
Oh, I thought that was a ruin thing. Over there? Yeah, that is a ruin over here. Isn't it? Yeah.
As Sigmund and Sinfjotli are being buried alive, Sigmund's sister throws an armful of straw into the grave mound. Hidden in the straw is Sigmund's sword, the gift of Odin. They cut their way out of the grave mound and set fire to Siggeir's hall. The king burns to death.
I guess if you're not close enough, you don't hear it, do you?
Her brother, to beget a strong avenger. I am not fit to live, she says, and walks back into the fire. Strike vengeance from your heart,
someone
Senua,
actually wants to hear this.
as there is always a heavy
I'm too
price
much.
to pay.
I get too much into the gameplay to listen to. I hear bits and pieces. But
And here is the end of Sigmund's story. He was a fierce and great warrior who fought many battles. But one day, an old man came onto the battlefield. Although shadowed by a hood, Sigmund saw that he only had one eye. The man raised his spear, and Sigmund struck at it with his sword, but the sword shattered into pieces. Sigmund then knew that this was Odin, and thus that victory could not be his. He bowed his head and accepted his end. Dying, he tells his wife that she is with child, and that her son will one day make a great weapon out of the fragments of his sword. The sword named Gram.
okay. Never really understood naming your weapons and stuff. What are these markers or totems for? One, two, three. What is this? Oh, that's the sword.
Take it. A sword. Take it. Dillian left it for you. Take it. Take it. Take it. Don't take it. It's a trick. It's a trick. It's ending. It's coming from there and there. Oh, what are they? Look.
Okay.
She started something.
What's happening?
Senua, imagine a sword that can slay gods. Its name is Gram. It was forged by the god of all Northmen, Odin, and gifted to Sigmund, a great warrior.
I need this sword. It's important. Can you help me?
The sword appears whole,
Sure.
but it is an illusion. It shattered into shards long ago. It is said a great warrior can reforge Gram by answering the trials of Odin, one for each shard. The roots of the Tree of Death will take you to new lands where you will face the trials.
Go to the shards. Go to
Those
the shard.
the shards.
What's the shard? Find it.
2,
the
3
metal
shards.
It's in front of you. Find it. The metal. The runes.
4 shards,
You
or is
need
there
that
one
sword.
behind us?
Go to the shard. Find the shards.
Alright, this seems like a perfect spot to wrap up the stream. So, on that note, Sarah and Legend, I think Legend, thanks for stopping by. It always a pleasure. I love anyone that, you know, stops by and wants to have a chat and enjoy what I hope is some good content. So, as always, if you like what you saw and you want to see more, like, subscribe, comment, and share. And I hope to catch you in the next one, which I think I may stream early again tomorrow. Just giving this time a little bit of a trial try. But, yeah, catch y'all in the next one. Peace out.